Hey guys, Kinkoman here, Blu-Ray Tuesday. Um, so as you notice, it's been a long while. In fact, I have two big-ass bags filled with Blu-Rays. So this is going to be a long haul video. Um, so what has happened was I went to Comic-Con. Before Comic-Con, that was the last time I saw you. Hopefully you can't hear that fan. It's really hot in here. My AC is broken in the house. Regardless. um, so, this is going to be a bit of a long story. I'll put a anecdote in the description if you want to skip straight to the haul. It's a personal story. Some scary shit has happened, and if you care enough about me, maybe watching it it's a nice thing to do. If not, you don't have to. I understand this isn't really a vlog. This is more of just you wanting to see Blu-rays, which is absolutely fine. So I'll put a time code in the description for where you can skip to. Last time you heard from me, it was Comic-Con, and I did film some stuff at Comic-Con. It's all gone. I wouldn't really concern yourself with that. None of that's going to end up making it onto YouTube. I didn't film anything super amazing. I didn't walk the show floor with the camera on like I did last time, because it doesn't really change all that much. Individual things do. Right before I left for Comic-Con, my uncle, what has been in kind of a really unhealthy way, he was really big, and lost all that weight. He lost unbelievable amounts of weight, which is massively impressive, because obviously you look at me and I've struggled with weight loss kind of all my life, going up and down all the different diets. I did one recently where I lost 90 pounds, then got that promotion. It really stressed me out, and I put it all back on. So actually, if you go back to videos from a year ago, that was the smallest I've been in a long time. This is really about me. This has definitely opened my eyes to a lot of things that are going to change in my life that I hope you guys can be supportive of. As you can see, I actually haven't shaved or cut my hair since before Comic-Con, because all this stuff kind of all happened at once. He lost all that weight and was in a lot of pain, back pain, to the point where we didn't know how bad it was. He showed up on Christmas to our house. We knew he was in pain. He went home, and that was kind of the last time we saw him out of the house. And I guess that was the last time he was probably out of the house. He was suffering from unbelievable back pain. He didn't do anything about it. We went over there, saw him, and said, "You need to go see a doctor. Like, this is really, really bad." To the point where he was getting bed baths from his wife. He didn't leave bed all day, stuff like that. So, he did that right before Comic-Con, and it was it was bad news, but almost good news, because they found out he had a bacteria or infection that was eating away his spine, and he had lost a lot of bone in his spine. The plan was surgery on the spine, remove the bad bone, and replace it with metal. Worked flawlessly. The surgery was fine. Everything worked fine. That happened while I was at Comic-Con. When Comic-Con ended, it's sort of like when this all spiraled out of control. He wasn't healing like expected. Not at the rate it was expected, not really at all. And he started becoming more infected and swelling up, which is kind of gross, and I'm sorry if that grosses you out, but that's what happened. And so they had to try to figure out what was happening. They looked into it, and they found a couple of things which were really bad. They found that his liver was completely shot, massive cirrhosis of the liver. It's, I forget what they call it, but it's essentially when you get cirrhosis of the liver, but it's non-alcoholic. It was a combination of the years of pain meds from being a mix of the back pain and being overweight. He took a lot of pain meds, and then it was being overweight for so many years, being as big as he was, because he was really big. Like I'm big, he was much bigger. Because his liver was shutting down and dying, it was killing his kidneys. And then the icing on the cake that was the situation was that they found a mass on his pancreas, and it was pancreatic cancer. And the doctor said, in a good situation with somebody who's healthy, pancreatic cancer, I'd give them 6 months to a year. One of my best friends in the world's mother died of pancreatic cancer, so it was something that I realized, unless caught really early on, is a death sentence. And my idea in my head, and one of the things that bugged me most about this, was that, not that I thought about it a lot, but I always thought, if I am diagnosed with a terminal illness and I am going to die, and they give me 5 months, 2 months, 6 months, a year, I can spend that year doing the things I need to do to feel like my life was complete. You know, travel, do different things. And it never even crossed my mind that there would be a combination of illnesses that would prevent that from being possible. The reason my uncle, one of the motivations my uncle had for losing all that weight was his wife was from the Philippines, and he wanted to go see their family, but he was too big to fit on a plane. And he unfortunately never got to do that. It was a downhill spiral that, thinking back, happened so fast, but it seemed so slow at the time. His health just deteriorated. They couldn't do anything more for him at the hospital. They started just thinking about comfort. We knew the doctors knew it wasn't going to be bad, even though they were trying to be optimistic. So we moved him to a special care facility, and he was in so much pain, and it just kept getting worse, and his blood pressure kept dropping. And unfortunately, one morning we got a call that his heart rate had dropped to unbelievably low amounts, and we should come say goodbye. And we did, and by the time we got there, he had already passed. So we're still kind of dealing with this. This was last week, and I tried to film a video last week, right when it happened, explaining to you guys what was going on. I've gotten to the point where I've had people message me concerned, which is almost why I'm finally making a video. I'm sure all of you understand who have lost someone that it's a difficult time. We haven't even really, he was cremated, we haven't even really picked, I mean the ashes are picked up this week, like, or next. We don't even really know. So we haven't really had a service for him. I took a lot of time off of work. We had people at the house all the time. And it was just frustrating and annoying. It's not like he was the youngest person in the world, but he wasn't that old either. And I don't know, man, just the idea that, you know, I was like, well, if I get diagnosed with terminal cancer and I have a year left, I'm going to go to London, I'm going to go back to Japan, and I'm going to go, you know, see the Seven Wonders, and I'm going to do what I need to do. And he couldn't. And that's one of the things that bugs me the most. So we're still trying to piece together things and take care of my uncle's wife, my aunt, and her living situation, and all sorts of stuff. So that's what I've been up to. That's why I really hope that fan isn't I hope the fan didn't mess all this up and you can barely hear me. Anyways, but it hasn't really stopped me from picking up too many Blu-rays, new releases. I did skip some. I didn't pick up Jungle Book because I've been told there's a 3D version coming out, and the regular Blu-ray didn't have it. I may pick that up later if on Black Friday it drops. But I generally found time in between everything to actually quite do a bit. You can't see it, but on this side I've actually built a new shelf and displayed a bunch of stuff. I've actually reorganized a lot in this excuse me, in this room. So I'd like to give you a proper tour at some point. This video is already 11 minutes and I still have two bags filled with stuff. Not to mention all the Comic-Con stuff, which I won't even show most of it in this video. You'll see it's come like this hat, a couple other things. There's actually stuff on this wall which I'm going to have to show and take down, so we'll do that first. I'm all of them Evil Dead related. Before Comic-Con, the video before, I showed you this one, and I said this one was on the way. So these are both the DVDs in Necronomicon edition. I put them in Comic-Con bags. They sit on the shelf where I have a little Evil Dead display. I picked up Evil Dead 2 Studio Canal. I think this is Zavi exclusive steelbook, because I have a steelbook for the first one, and Evil Dead 2 is my favorite, so I had to. And then I picked up get rid of this chainsaw here because it's kind of on top of it. I picked up Ash vs. Evil Dead, this badass lenticular, and I picked up the metal pack, which is embossed chainsaw. It's not the coolest metal pack, but it's cool to display. And it's actually kind of rare from what I've seen. The original one I got actually had a massive dent, and I had to go on a hunt. From what I saw, they sold it online really quick, and then it was in-store pickup, and most stores only got like one or two. All the stores in my area got one, and two of them were picked up by me just because the first one had a massive dent on the cover, and then it was a whole thing. I filmed some of it, but I decided I wasn't going to use that. This was kind of remnants of the Criterion sale with a 15% off coupon. Lady Snowblood. The chainsaw. I thought my cat had gotten in here. The chainsaw fell. You can't see it, but the chainsaw fell over and brushed my foot, and I was like, "Oh shit, the cat's in here." I don't let the cats in here for obvious reasons, because my cats like to jump on shelves, and that won't work in here. So really quickly, this was a new release today. Now You See Me 2, the Target exclusive. I actually prefer the regular version of this because it's a lenticular. I assumed this was going to be as well. It's kind of got a shine to it. The bonus disc is DVD, but the cartwheel 15% off thing wasn't working on the regular version for some reason, so this one cost me way less. And then I picked up two things today also. My Big Lots stopped selling Blu-rays, but they got a couple left, and they actually got 4 Blu-rays in. I'll explain that in a second, but this was left over from clearance. Dragon Ball Dragon Ball Evolution, the Z edition. Honestly, this is kind of $1.25. This is more of a joke purchase. Me and my friends laugh at this film all the time, so it's one of those films that is so bad you just laugh at it a lot. And then this I said I was actually never going to pick up, but for the price, Big Lots had a couple 3D Blu-rays. One was Pacific Rim and the other one was Gravity. I already owned Gravity, bought it when it came out. I was actually, one of my first early pickups when I started doing this was Gravity 3D. The same time I picked up, I believe it was Thor: The Dark World. But $5 Pacific Rim, 3D. I don't know. I don't really like this film. A lot of people do. Maybe I'll give it another chance, but I think this is the cheapest it's ever been. According to Camel, its cheapest was 12 something. For $5, I figured why not. First bag. This, as you can see, this is a Shot Factory bag. This was something I picked up at Comic-Con and is now filled with Blu-Rays. A couple of the new releases. The gunk on this, or dust, not dust, but like particles from white stuff. I'm not really sure where it came from. The Lobster. Oh my god, this film, man. I'm going to try to be quick so that this video doesn't take forever. I won't comment on a whole lot of stuff I show, but this film is fantastic, amazing. If you haven't seen it, you need to see it. This is, oh my god, this film is so good. It started off so weird. It's one of those films here, just like, wait a second. But it has a lot of deep depth to it. It's funny, it's weird, it's uncomfortable, but it's really good. It reminds me a lot of Coen Brother film a bit, in some sense. So I really enjoyed it. It's quite dark. Not dark, but and then this is kind of all mixed together. Some of these I picked up at Fry's for like 79 cents. They had them on sale. Blue Jasmine, Woody Allen film. Invisible Woman. I'm gonna run out of places to put these. Again, these are in no particular order. I picked up The Nice Guys. I really like this film a lot when it came out. Again, covered in white stuff. I don't know what. Something fall in this bag. I like this film quite a lot. I wish there was more special features on it, to be honest. Shane Black does a fantastic job. I love Ryan Gosling. He's fantastic. One of my favorite films of all time is Drive. So I have, oh, you can't see it, but you can see the top of it. I have a steelbook right there. I want to get the, well, whatever. I want to get one of the nicer steelbooks that came out from other countries. This was another cheap one, 79 cents at Fry's. Columbus Circle. I'm actually pretty sure I might have shown this right before, or I didn't. The Green Room. I said, I think in one of my videos that I was debating on that picking it up. I'm glad I did, because this is a fantastic film, and that slipcover is beautiful. This I finally picked up, only to regret, because now they have announced a steelbook at Best Buy that's coming out. But this is The Martian, the extended edition. This is the second version of Martian. I picked this up for like 14 bucks, and it came with, I think, let's see, it was $7 to see Birth of a Nation, or Miss Pennegreen's Particular Children, House of Particular Children, which I'm looking forward to that, so I'll use it for that. But it's a cool slip. Let's see. This I picked up on the cheap. It was price matched with Walmart on accident, but they price matched their DVD on Amazon. It sold out. I waited for it to be shipped. It finally got to me. The Blair Witch. I remember seeing this. I wouldn't have been in theaters because I would have been 9. I guess it would have been on TV shortly after. I started watching horror films at a really young age. I think I saw The Exorcist when I was 12. My first Friday the 13th when I was like 10. Freddy Krueger around that age 2. So I'm guessing this would have been, maybe I saw it on TV like a year after it came out, or we rented the VHS for it or something. But I remember seeing that at a young age, and I liked it. I watched it again. It holds up a bit, but is not unbelievable. However, I am excited for the sequel. I got a really badly dented and fucked up copy of Unbroken Steelbook for like $5 at Best Buy. Man, look at, you can't really see it, but oh yeah, look at those dents. Oh yeah. I knew when I picked it up it was going to be denty because, hear that? Papa, papa, papa. But for $5, what do you want? Like, it's $5 for a steelbook of a film that the Coen brothers, I believe, wrote the screenplay for. Kind of like that Bridge movie with Tom Hanks, Bridge of Spies. That was Coen Brothers. It's not one I plan on picking up because it's not really Coen Brothers film unless they write and direct it. But $5. Man, I picked up The Clown. I wish I had gone to Walmart because it was actually cheaper there the same week, by a couple bucks, and then I wouldn't have had this annoying sticker on what is a beautiful slipcover. This film, it's Eli Roth. He's a classic horror terror guy, so you know, some of his films I like, some I don't. This one I did. I thought this was really creepy. I saw the trailers for this when it was popping around, and I want to make sure to see this. I didn't pop in theaters at all, but when I saw Blu-rays coming out, I pre-ordered it on Amazon and then canceled it because it was going to be the same price at Best Buy. Recent-ish release, I overpaid drastically for the Blacklist, the Red Edition, and then drove, I don't know, I probably spent $10 in gas driving to a Target that actually had it, only to find out the next week that a bunch of other Targets got it, which I knew was a possibility because the same thing happened with the second season. This one's not as impressive because it's not a lenticular. The special features are lacking, and it does not have the villain dossier that the first two seasons had, which is a bit of a shame. And last for this bag, as you notice, there was not a Scream Factory. Wait, hold on. Oh, what's in there? Scream Factory's in the non-Scream Factory bag. The Killing Joke Steelbook, Target exclusive. I like the comic a lot. So they changed some things in here which I found a bit weird. The ending is always controversial with this. I believe what the non-populace believes. But yeah, it's good, and it's a steelbook. I collect since, I don't know, for a while now. I've been getting these DC steelbooks. Not as long from the start because they're hard to find, some of these. Like, at least this one was the first one that you could pre-order online. I didn't do that, but you could have. Next, this bag. This bag has a lot of stuff I got at Comic-Con. Oh, did I show this? Oh no, I almost missed the big release that I was waiting for, and it comes with a little story. Oh man, we're at 24 minutes already, minus 5 minutes for cuts. The Iron Giant, finally on Blu-ray. Finally on Blu-ray. This was one of the things I looked for right when I started collecting Blu-rays. I'm sure some of you have been waiting longer. I pre-ordered that really big, expensive version, only to have Amazon cancel it. And then when I reordered it, they were like, oh, it was a glitch, reorder it. It wasn't coming on release date. And I said, fuck that. If you guys can't handle that, we can't. They kept saying they can't do anything about it, even though it was still like 4 or 5 days before release. And I said, screw it, I don't need to spend whatever, 60, 70 bucks on that version. Those Warner Brother ones sometimes drop really cheap. So I'll just get the regular version. If the other one comes cheaper at some point, then I'll get it. But I'm just happy to finally have this on Blu-ray. Oh my god, I can't wait. We're having a pizza party next week and watching this with a bunch of friends and their kids, and it's going to be great. Okay, so here's the Scream Factory release I picked up. I want to pick up Chucky. They were sold out. But I did get Invasion of the Body Snatchers, which came with the poster. Overpaid because I think now I can get it for $19.99 at Best Buy. I think I paid like $21, but whatever. I got it at Comic-Con. It was an experience. I was able to talk with the guys at Scream Factory. Here's the alternative original poster art. This is a classic film. It's good old-fashioned horror. I love these Scream Factory releases with slips because I'm picky like that. Oh, what is this? Not important. That's what that is. This I got really, really cheap, like $4 on eBay. Super excited for it. This is something I was eyeballing at FYE for a long time and then disappeared. This is the limited edition of Wanted. The film was alright. I didn't really love it. I love the comic. And then when I saw this edition with that bullet, I thought, man, that would be cool to display. And now I don't know where I'm going to display it, but I'll figure it out. It's unfortunately one of those things that is just, I don't know, it fits. It fits in the shelf, guys. It fits. Okay, so I may displaying it will be easier now. I purchased a lot of stuff at the along this I got that Evil Dead 2 on eBay. The same seller was having this for like $4, and I'm addicted to Fast and the Furious. And it's one of these. I've always wanted one of these metal casings. It's got a bit of a dent on the back, but he told me about that ahead of time. It's one of these metal casings with a things. I think it's an Australian release. Yeah, I've always wanted one of these. I think they're really cool. I wish they'd do more, because I think that's a really cool way. It's actually, I would prefer this to a steelbook, to be honest, because this is this I don't lend out my steelbooks. If someone wants to watch a movie, I have a loaner Blu-ray case I stick it in if it comes with a steelbook. This would prevent the risk of damaging a steelbook, because I can just take out the plastic case and give it away. And as with any foreign release, they really care about their Blu-ray cases instead of the crappy US Eco cases. I purchased a lot at Scream, at the not Scream Factory, at the man, I'm tired. The Full Moon booth. I purchased quite a bit. They gave me really good deals, and they also threw in these Kings of Cult. And this was an added bonus to try to convince me to cross over. Little I know there is actually a Blu-ray release of this. It's a Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell film I haven't seen. Intruder. The guy described it as Evil Dead inside a store. Look, it's Ted. Is that? Yeah, that's Ted. It's Ted. I can't wait for season 2 of Ash of the Evil Dead with Ted Raimi in it. It's going to be fantastic. The panel for that was really cool. Public Enemies. This was at Fry's again, really cheap, along with 79 cents, I think, for all these, or 99 cents. Frost Nixon, and The Kids Are Alright, which is Mark Ruffalo, and I really like him. I'm trying to get all these Full Moon Studio films together so that I can show them off all at once. Again, 99 cents, Changeling, Angelina Jolie, good film. And this, oh my god, this is really good. I was super surprised by this, because Begin Again wasn't really great. Once is good. Sing Street, I love this. I was watching it, man. I thought this was a fantastic film. If you haven't seen this, it's listed as a musical. It's not really a musical. There's music in it, but it's fantastic. Honestly, if you have it in store, watch it. I think it's a bit expensive for what it is, but yeah, it's really cool. So I got these. I got this whole thing for $60. I signed up. Yeah, about $60 for all these, plus the 2 free DVDs. I got Trancers 1, which is the only one I've ever seen, and I like it enough. 2 and 3, which I didn't even know existed, nonetheless still had Helen Hunt in it. I had no clue that Helen Hunt. I didn't know there was either 2 or 3. I didn't really. The films are alright. Let's try to get these in somewhat order. Alright. I'm back. Some of them are fucking upside down. Gosh, I'm ill-prepared for this video. I really am. I was planning on doing a whole Comic-Con thing, but since I got about 4 messages asking where I am, so I want to let everyone know I was alive. These I love. I saw these at a young age. I have not seen them all. I think I've seen the first 3, maybe the first 4, and there's actually a couple in the middle here that are missing, but it was a good deal. All this was $60. It was the last Icon, and that's what they do. They throw it in. I got Puppet Master 1, 2, 3, 4. I haven't seen 4. 4, 5, and the I think there's 6, 7, and 8 in between there, which don't have Blu-ray releases, but they told me that they are working on them. It just takes some time. Axis of Evil, which I think is number 9, and then number 10, Puppet Masters, Axis Rising, and then there's another one after this, which is still yet to come out on Blu-ray, but they said they're working on it. Man, that is it. Those 2 bags filled with Blu-rays. Holy crap. And that doesn't even count. I got a lot of stuff at Comic-Con, some figures, some posters. I got some, oh man, there's a lot of stuff. I reorganized a shelf, so I will do a proper tour video of these new shelves and my new organization as soon as I get these up, hopefully next week. Obviously, if you don't know, next week is the release of Civil War on Blu-ray, so I will definitely be back for that, if not at least film me picking it up, and the cool displays that they have any. And then I don't think skipping Conjuring 2. We'll see. We'll see. It may just be me picking it up and then showing the shelf stuff. Who knows? Oh yeah, if you haven't seen, I ordered this. Zatoichi, the Blind Samurai shirt. Because after picking up that box set, I'm obsessed, guys. I've watched so many of those. Of course, with the events of the last month, it slowed down, but I still have like 20 to go. Yeah, guys, so that is it. Thanks for reaching out. It shows, it's nice that you guys care. My subscribers have stayed steady at 172, which is great. Hoping to get that increased by some self-promotion. We'll see how that goes. Obviously, there's a long gap in between this and last video. That's going to change as things in my life stabilize. Again, I'm making some personal changes while I'm still young, and hopefully you guys can be supportive of that and keep me on track, because when I cheat in a diet, I cheat and then slide. So last year I did a really good diet, lost about 90 pounds, and I put it back on since the promotion at work. So but yeah, always guys, thanks for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, and letting me be part of this awesome community. Thanks for creating content that I enjoy. I started catching up on a lot of my subscription backlogs. Again, if you're subscribed to me and you want me to subscribe to you, why not? You're subscribed to me, I'll subscribe to you. I watch I would say 90% of what my subscribers upload. Sometimes I miss stuff, so just, you know, put in the comments, hey man, I sub to you, you want to sub back? And I'd be like, hell yeah. But yeah, as always, thanks for letting me be part of this amazing community and this scary addiction, which is only growing. Yeah, I'm running out of room, guys. I'm gonna have to start getting rid of stuff. Not Blu-rays, but other stuff. Like this dresser I've had right here for the longest time. It's just filled with junk. This is my junk dresser, so I can get rid of that and put it on another shelf. We'll figure it out, guys. We're not at that point. I still have, I don't know, probably room for like 150, 200 more Blu-rays. So I got a while. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and as always,